What's weird about growing up Christian Baptist is that it's the black denomination of Christianity. It's like the black angels went to God and was like, yo, G, you can't handle music?
What's weird about growing up Christian Baptist was moving around and getting baptized in different churches. It's really letting a stranger hold you underwater while people watch. One time, two deacons, I saw them in the corner and they were like, "Yikes, you think this one will make it? Either way, he's going to heaven." Alright, I just wanted to go in here and talk about how I was watching, I think it was on Instagram or something, where I seen a video of Kid Rock out in the woods by a lake, and he had a assault rifle, and then he had some beers that were like, I don't know, they were wrapped up or something. He was just like, I think it was Bud Light or something. I don't know what it was. You know what I mean? I'm not really akin to like politics seems like something that like white people like to do to argue with each other, you know, work out their family dysfunctional by yelling at some other people. So I try to stay out of it, but I was like, what did the beer do? He just started shooting the beers, like shooting him. Ah! He was like, this is what I think of. I think it was Bud Light. This is what I think of Bud Light. He just started shooting it. I just started thinking, like, I have a friend that used to say, when white people be white people in, they really be white people in. And that's like one of the craziest things, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you know, also, like, he was the one who didn't want people to take a knee, though, too, you know what I mean? So, I'm just confused on all of it, you know what I mean? Like, what does shooting the beer do to anyone? It's just a statement, like, since I've ever came across Kid Rock, like I at first I did kind of understand, you know, like some rock hip hop, maybe that's what he was trying to do. And then he turned to like straight up like I don't even know what you call, like, I don't know what you call that kind of person, you know what I mean? MAGA, maybe that's what you call it, but like it's just weird to me, dog. Like shot up some beers and shit. It's like, it just makes me laugh, you know what I mean? All the crazy things they do, you know, honestly, like, I don't have anything bad, because, like, if he didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to laugh, you know what I mean? Like, look at this dude, he's crazy. Then I found out it had something to do with, like, they put a rainbow on the beer, because they didn't put a rainbow on the beer, dog. That's why you were drinking Bud Light first, and then when they put the rainbow on, you decided you were gonna shoot them all up. Just think about it. When you guys be thinking about, just think about what he's saying. When you guys are rallying up behind him, yeah, shoot the goddamn beers. Maybe we should go get our beers and shoot them up. Just think about what you guys just did, please. It's weird. Crack addict like a crack addict. Tonight's my story. Today's question is: tell about your father's spiritual or religious beliefs. And all I could think of is that my father was raised Christian Baptist, that and that he's a Freemason. If that's a religion, I don't know if it is or not. I know that as a child and as a young kid, so we moved around a lot. I don't know. My mom later on says that my father would. My dad's really smart, so then he would excel really quickly. Maybe he could be bipolar too. I never thought about that either. But he would have episodes where he would just totally go off on people. You know what I mean? Like all out, you know. I think that it was like my whole childhood, it was like something that they were trying to like put some type of understanding on. But I went to the meetings of the Freemasons all the time. I got to know some of the guys, and I really never really like got into it per se, but I do know that because we were traveling all around, so it would be different sects and different denominations and meeting new people, and it would always be if it's not successful black men, they were very powerful or very positive black men that over, and they would always like bring me under their wing. Some of them had sons too, so I always had friends that like go around. But also I've also watched my father be baptized in many cities when we were growing up, you know. And I was thinking that my father really, like, when I was younger, because I used to think of this too, that when I was little, I thought that the ladies go to church, and if you're a man and you work all week, you don't have to go to church, because my father just never went. My mom would go. I think my grandma would go. I don't think when my grandma would go, my grandpa wouldn't go. So it was like a thing, you know what I mean? And especially that football was on Sunday. So that was just like it says in the Bible that he had a day of rest, you know what I mean? So that was like what I thought. My father rarely ever went. And if my father did go to church, it was either because when my father would blow up and we had to move somewhere, he would feel depressed. And I think, this is my theory, that okay, so my father would like, religion's in the background, you know what I mean, until all the shit goes wrong. And then like, and I think that's even like, if you know some most Christian Baptists, like when it all goes wrong, they say, even Rick Ross said it, that who's the one to call when your phone's not on? You know what I mean? Like, that's like, this is the time. So when he'd ever mess up, I don't know like all the things that he did, but I know that like he'd get into a whole change. That's why I'm starting to think like it might be a manic depressive, but he would get into this mania where he would go to and I was writing that too, that we would go to these churches, he would find them out, or he would meet somebody on the street and then bring them home and like, oh, this guy's for this church, I signed us all up, we're all going to the church, I'm gonna get baptized, we're all gonna get baptized. And that would happen like a lot of times, you know what I mean? Like, damn, dog. In every church, and it's always like a new church, and like, and I was writing that yeah, because we never really talked to, he wasn't like, he never really got spiritual or like anything like that, you know. The thing that I know is that my mother told me that when they were first started dating, that was one of the things when she got pregnant, that he wanted her to make sure that his kids were baptized and they were raised in the church. So I don't know, you know what I mean? But what I was thinking was, my father is, okay, so when we go to these, because this happens like a lot of times as a kid, so when we go to these places, okay, so I'm spitting with this guy all the rest of the time, like we're traveling all over and stuff, and we're in a car, it's like 4 of us in a tiny little car, and we're driving all over the United States, like from one side to the other side, like getting in hotels, and then we go back, and then we go back, and we go, and that would happen like a lot of times. We'd stop and see people, and just all over the place. And when we stop, maybe we stop for a year, maybe, and then get back up and go somewhere else. And she said that he would get a job, and then he would like either threaten the boss or fuck up the boss. I think one time she said he threw coffee at the boss, all kind of things that he would do, and then we'd have to get up and move somewhere else. So when we be at these churches, okay, when you get baptized, like the whole church, it's a community thing, you know what I mean? Everyone comes and we all sit there, and we, you know, when they baptize you, but you get to talk and you tell it. Even when we go to church, when we find the church, when you go into the church, if you're a new person, they stand like, is there any new people in the house? And you have to stand up, and like my father, he shows up for those times, you know what I mean? Like I know him as like this rah, 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 just causing crazy. But when he stands up, he really puts on a performance. Like eloquently tells them where we're from. He has like little side jokes that he is me, he's Lonnie Dangerous. He has like all of it like right there. Like, it's not as Lonnie Dangerous, but like unpolished Lonnie Dangerous, but still he has all that. So when we go to the baptism, he's doing that too. He's confessing and he's telling all about the, not only is he won't confess, but he'll admit that he has been done bad things. You know what I mean? He'll say that in front of people, and I'm trying to change my life. And this is the church, you know what I mean? So the church is like, oh, yeah, you know what I mean? We wanted to support you on that. So like he's getting everyone riled up into his stuff, you know what I mean? And I think that he knows that we're not going to be here long, you know what I mean? This is not real, you know what I mean? But this is what he needs to do for himself, and we just do this all over again. So like I never got anything spiritual from him, or like religious, but I know how like it is a big part of his life, you know what I mean? He has a suit, he knows how to get ready for it. He's you know what I mean? He has it down. So it's weird. All right, so this is about Lonnie Dangerous clothing. I'm the designer. I was gonna pull out pieces, but no. I'm Lonnie Dangerous. I have a clothing line. I don't know. This is one of them. Look at. I always put on my shit, but this is one of them. I'm a clothing designer. And this one's about my clothing line. I have 2 clothing lines. I have 2 stores online. I have Lonnie Dangerous Clothing, and I have Lonnie Dangerous Codes. Lonnie Dangerous Clothing is, I'm a rapper, first of all, and I wanted art. You know what I mean? I was trying to put myself... Okay, so I'm a rapper, actor, comedian, but during all of these and like working on your art, you know what I mean? You bump into things that you like, you know what I mean? And I've been into fashion for this whole, like, a fan of fashion for this forever, you know what I mean? Even since I was a pup, like, when I was out on the streets, my cousin Docious, we were kids, he would read GQ magazine, and then, like, after he was done, he would give it to me. Then I would start reading it. When he went to jail, like, I started picking it up and I would get a subscription. I would just read it, you know what I mean? FHM. I would just started getting into, like... So, I wanted to incorporate those. And I wanted everyone to, like, have a piece of the art, you know what I mean? Like... Not only my art isn't just like music and like jokes, like it's in your life, it's incorporated. It's a lifestyle, you know what I mean? It's an ideology, you know? We don't play it safe. We always live it to the limit and love it a lot. Also, we're all inclusive, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like all that weird, any phobias or anti anything. We're all pro here. It's all like this, you know what I mean? So Lonnie Dangerous, that's how we do it. So I like a lot of them are of all the songs and all the stuff that I've done, but I'm just moving on forward. We're evolving. So I'm working on Lonnie Dangerous the comedian artwork for the clothing line. So that's on the way right now. I'm working on it right now as we speak. And Lonnie Dangerous Codes is, I'm going to be working on that. I thought I'd wait till next month since I'm working on the comedian right now. But I'm going to do another area code, and then we're going to push that too. But that's why I want to talk about that. A lot of people have been asking me, like, yo, I want to get one of those. Yo, I like that shirt. Where do I get that? I'm going to start bringing them. I'm going to start bringing them to shows. I'm going to give them away sometimes at the shows. But also, if you post anything that you have of Lonnie Dangerous, if you have an album, if you have a shirt, if you came to a show, if you post that, I'm going to put you in a raffle, and I'm going to give away shirts, dog. You know what I mean? I'm going to start every night, all the time. Like, you post, yo, Lonnie, tag me. Like, yo, I got the shirt. Boom, tag, boom, boom. You're in the raffle, dog. I'm giving away shirts, bags, tickets to shows, the whole nine. I'm just giving it all away. We're gonna have a whole party. I want everyone to be part of it. I want everyone to be down. I want everyone's input. I want it to be good. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how it's gonna go down. I'm flying out to Baltimore to do host a show here in the end of June, and then I'm going. I don't even want to tell you about all of it. Just stay, watch your boy. But I came on here to say that I have new merch and fashion clothing line coming. But while it's coming, I'm going to have a raffle, and I'm going to start giving away shirts, bags, t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, stickers, the whole nine. To those who are part of the Dangerous Ones. If you've bought an album, if you streamed an album, you got to show that it's yours. Not that you screenshotted it on Apple or Spotify. It has to show that it's yours. You know what I mean? If you have a shirt, if you have stickers, if you've been with me from the day one, if you have any of Alani Dangerous merch, tag me in the post. Post it, tag me. You're going in the raffle. I'm gonna start doing it once a month, giving away something to a winner. Keep it hot, you know what I mean? And have us all live and fly, you know what I mean? And I'm coming out with the new stuff, so it'd be nice to give away some of the new stuff. Also, I'm working on the album. It's coming soon too, but yeah, I should work on some stuff. That's all. That's what I mean. Like, it's one dude, and like I have so many ideas. And, like, I can only do like one at a time. Like, I can do only 15 at a time. You know what I mean? So, yes. If you've been to my shows, you've seen me, take a picture of me, take a video of me, post it. You're in the raffle. You're getting opportunity to get free swag. A swag bag, if you call it. And especially with the new ones. I'm trying to think of some ideas. I was thinking of making up some funny ones. I was in class and they were like, maybe you should have it say "that's hot," or what was another one they said that I say? Loves it, that's hot. What was the other one? I can't remember what it was. Oh, catfish. That's racist. Have "that's racist" on there? That's racist. I like that, but I just don't like, I feel like when you put words, it becomes dated, you know what I mean? It's quick to, like, go out of style quickly, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to keep it, I want to get like a real nice, clean one, but then also like I go on stage like, you know what I mean? I'm Fly Ray, that's the whole point. Maybe he should dress up in his own outfit, you know what I mean? Like, fly. But we'll see, you know what I mean? Tag me, post it. I will put you in the raffle. We're starting to give away merchandise. Everybody's going to be living fly. Like, we're getting the colors, you know what I mean? Like, the hoodies. Have you seen the hoodies, dog? Have you seen the, dog, you kidding me, dog? Like, and the girls ones, I want to see, like, a lot of pretty girls in my stuff, if that's okay. Like, please, wear my stuff and tag me in it so I can see that shit. I would love to see that. You know what I mean? Also, fellas, if y'all got that, go on the raffle. We about to party it up. Boom, boom. All right, so this is the last one of the night. I just wanted to talk about the things that are on my mind, of things that like gone on lately. That like, what is that? What is that? Not much. I got a show. I got 15 minutes coming up. I know I keep talking about, well, I haven't done 15 minutes before. Most of it's been like 5 to 6 minutes. Excuse me. And by the time you see this, I had already done it and moved on to some other shit. But I have I have my 15 minutes coming up, and I'm hosting a show in Baltimore. I'm going to Baltimore, dog. And I'm thinking about going to AK. What you know about it? But yeah, I'm on Smash. Right after I get off of here, I'm gonna go work on the 15 minutes. You know, also like, okay, so I'm getting like better, and I hope I'm getting better. You know what I mean? I have this rule now, like, because it bothers me too that like I'm Lonnie Dangerous. You know what I mean? Like this is who I am. You know what I mean? And one of the rules I've really come to hold on to is that like, okay, so the idea of him is, I think of him because I created him out of me, you know what I mean? And part of him is that it was created when I lost everything and there was no one around. No one was trying to, no one offered me anything. No one offered, was I okay? And, well, there's probably some people, but there's really nothing they could. I mean, it was at destitute, at my lowest, you know what I mean? And at that time, like, I told myself I'm gonna pick myself up, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna live the life of my dreams, and regardless of what other people think it is, or what they think the scope of what my dreams could be, or how society puts glass ceilings on people that look like me. I lost like a lot of people, so I felt that this is kind of like my death dance. You know what I mean? Like, if it's all said and done, when it's all said and done, like, what did I do at the time? Did I live to my full purpose? All that time you thought about you were gonna do this and you're gonna do that, did you do it? You know what I mean? Like, and I say that because in being able to pick yourself up and like, you have to totally, like, I feel like I was born again. I get weird, like, but I got to rebirth, and in that I had to shake off all the chains of all the things that I thought I knew I was, or I thought I knew that I could be, and all the things that people put on me, society, the family, the friends, everybody. Like, I lost that. That's why I'm Lonnie Dangerous anymore. I'm not that other guy. I'm this guy. This is me. And part of that is not giving a fuck what anyone else thinks about me. You know what I mean? Because at the end of this, like, I gave so much time to I come from an abused family, you know what I mean? At a point, I had to become the adult. So in that, you like put your feelings on the back burner, you know what I mean? To take care of the family, to make sure that everyone's okay, you know what I mean? That to a point where I'm a grown man, I don't even know anything about myself. So before I die, I want to learn me, love me, and I have these desires that are bigger than anything that, like, I think that's why I don't have a relationship and I don't have children, because I have a desire to accomplish something before I leave. You know what I mean? This is like my life, where I'm from, my people's lives, just it's nothing. You know what I mean? You here today, you're gone tomorrow, we move on. It's like not even a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, and that was my future this whole time. I was on my way. Many people told me, like, you're on your way, dog. And not only that, I seen it was on my way. And I've been like right up to the door, like, yeah, hey nigga, you know what I mean? Come on in. So this is my death dance. And death dance, not like in a morbid way, but in a like, this is to celebrate my life until it's over. You know what I mean? Like, when they put me in the bucket, they put me in the box, like, I'll say that I lived it to the limit. I did everything that I said, and this desire to accomplish, to be in a different place, to see all the things that like if I told you 10 years ago, like, yo, we're gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna do, like, there's no way you're gonna be doing that. 20 years, like, you're tripping, you're wasting our time. 30 years, like, dog, all you do is daydream, and that's your problem, you know what I mean? So, like, this is dedicated. That's why that's dangerous for this is my voice, and my voice is to live and love it forever, because I've seen so many people that aren't here. And also on the way here, there's so many people that didn't have the opportunities or the gifts that I have to get here, and they took their time out of their life to share their lives with me and root me on, you know what I mean? There'd be times in the trenches, and like, and I remember there was times when I was doing it too. Like when I was in the trenches, I see a guy who has talent to be a basketball player. But hey, man, you should, like, you know what I mean? Stay on that. And there's others that have done that for me. You know what I mean? So like, to be respectful to all these people, like I give everything I can to find peace. To find peace, to get to where I feel that I'm okay with myself. I feel living in my full potential. I think I'm getting there though. You know what I mean? I'm starting to see like, okay, this is why you're here. You know, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I was just being, you know, chatting it up with friends, trying to be a little open every now and then. You know what I mean? I don't want to be one of those people that like, that's not me, dog. My brand is for me to be like real with you. You know what I mean? Like, this is me, dog. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front for you. I hated people that like are artists one way and then I see them in real life and they're not that. Or people in real life.
I have a hood mom, or my mom's hood. She's so hood. But what's scary is that she'll cuss out anyone at any time. We're at the park and she was like, "Look at you over there begging for food and shit. Waddle your big ass away from me." I'm like, "Mom, that's just what ducks do." That's my mom, and I love her. I have a hood mom, or my mom's hood. She's so hood. But what's scary is that she'll cuss out anyone at any time. We're at the park and she was like, "Look at you over there begging for food and shit. Waddle your big ass away from me." I'm like, "Mom, that's just what ducks do." That's my mom, and I love her.
I've been dating lately. Any single mothers in the house? Single mothers? Another small group that's not here tonight? Right? I love dating single mothers, but mainly for the snacks. Look, kid, you don't have to call me daddy. Your mom already does. You got any Lunchables?
It's cool. Consider me Miles Davis. Ooh. Or Mitch McConnell. If he had to choose that, well, also, I don't know, I'm a turtle. What do you do with this? I also don't have a lot of dads that are friends to turn to for advice. So I often wonder what some of the more well-known fathers out there would have to tell me. Like, I feel like Donald Trump would be like, "Well, like, I have to tell you, frankly, I'm a fantastic dad, and I spoke to Melania, and all you have to do, frankly, is grab him by the onesie. Huge dad." Or how about Bill Clinton, George W. Bush? All you have to do is a little strategery. And just remember, every time you change a diaper, you're doing your part for the war on terror. And then Bill Clinton would be like, "That's right, W. Just remember, always be there for your child. No matter what. Just like I was there for my interns."
What's hard about being black is that you can never relax around the police because they have the gun. It changes any conversation. Two people in love, the man looks at his wife and says, "I want to have a baby." Same couple in love. Husband has a gun. Looks at his wife. I want to have a baby. A bit tense. What bugs me about being black is that white people assume that we're all one big family. Lonnie, what do black people think about Joe Biden? You look like this kid I went to school with. You should meet Marcus. You'd like him. Why? Does he hate you too?
I dated this woman who used to get upset that I watch porn. And when I asked her what the problem was, she said that it's a form of cheating. And I feel that's a double standard because I know that her removable shower head is in there like, hey, what happens in the shower stays in the shower.
My girlfriend and I were making love, and she said to me, "Talk dirty to me, Lonnie." So I said, "That Flint water, baby. That Flint water." Black don't crack. But black do crack. It's going down.
I was trying to hustle. I went over to the Comedy Store's mic last night. I had never checked it out. Like I said, I went on Sunday. It was the worst mic I've ever been to in my life.
Really? The Comedy Store?
Dude, I think it was just the guy hosting, so he was roasting everybody, all the comics, right? Which I was fine with. I'm like, that's cool, it's funny. But then he invited his friend in who plays trombone, so if you had a bad set, it was and like, so that was like, that was fine, but there were so many people, and he was dead set on getting everybody up. So he just started rushing people, and near the end, if you said a premise he didn't like, he'd be like, next!
Damn.
So it was just like, it was like rapid fire, next!
Damn.
Someone up, next. And then I had to go up after 3 of those. And I get my first couple jokes off, they get laughs, I'm like, cool. But the energy in the room is so weird. So I just called it, I'm like, this is fucking, I'm like, I'm out of here. I just started making fun of it and like, it gets some laughs, but I got off stage. It felt like if North Korea decided to start doing stand-up. That energy was like you were doing your jokes with a gun to your head.
Oh my god.
And I was like, I'll be back next Sunday.
That was like the premise of a show. I would get it, but like a mic where people are trying to work material.
It was pretty brutal. Yeah, I didn't get out of there until, and it starts at 10:30 at night. So I didn't leave there until like 1 in the morning. Crazy. Yeah. But I don't have any connects over there, and I guess it's a good way if you do well there, they give you a spot at the potluck in front of the booker.
Oh,
So that's kind of
Too many hoops.
I grew up Christian Baptist. Any Christian Baptist here? No. Small group? All right. I grew up Christian Baptist, and I love the church, but what got me was the preacher's sermon. Like, he's airing his personal grievances. I know that he means well, but sometimes I wonder how selfless he really is. He was in church like, the deadly sins, lust, greed, gluttony, and the dinging of someone's Lexus without leaving a note. Someone's been using my bathroom. Alicia, Lord knows it was you.
I've been dating lately. Any single mothers in the house? Single mothers? Another small group that's not here tonight? Right? I love dating single mothers, but mainly for the snacks. Look, kid, you don't have to call me daddy. Your mom already does. You got any Lunchables?
Another thing about dating that bothers me is secret relationships. Anybody here with secret relationships? You don't have to say anything, just wink. It's like a full-time job though, right? Ignoring in public, deleting text, acting like you don't see that person. Finally, I had to tell my son, look, I can't do this anymore.
Danger, baloney.
Oh, hello, 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 hello. How are you? How is everybody? Fredo right on. Got a lot of slapping. Fun is lying dangerous. But Magic Johnson's other son. How it's hard being a black guy in America. It's not a joke. They said it were free now, but if you go to any low-paying job, you'll see 30 or 40 people of color being supervised by one white person. That's weird, right? It could be a coincidence. I was explaining to my coworker, he was like, "Don't you say nothing about this." But lady, I grew up Christian Baptist. Any Christian Baptist here? Woo! Sure. In there. This is how you can tell. Guys good all the time. Just like gang right there. You know, I love the church I grew up in. I'm usher board and choir, and I love it. But what I didn't like was the preacher's sermons. I adore you. He's going along about his personal business, his grievances. I know he means well, but sometimes I wonder, you know? He was in church and he was like, "Y'all know the deadly sins? Greed, lust, envy, and the dating of Alexis without leaving a note. Somebody's been using my bathroom. The least of the Lord knows it was you." I like you. Another thing that for me touching crazy is the snake pastors of down south. You know, the Southern Baptist snake pastors. They're at church and there's snakes going around and they pick them up and you know what I mean? And it says in the Bible that they pick up serpents. So they think that, you know, they grab the serpent, they keep praying, and if it bites me, I'll be saved. Jesus will save me. So like, just keep praying if the snake bites you. Look at the snake's like, man, these people are crazy. If I had legs, I could get hella by here. I bet that's my fault too. Look at this guy. Also, I have a hood mom. My mom. Oh, we're gonna get married after this. My mom's good. But what's scary is that she'll cuss anyone out at any time. We were at the park the other day and she was like, "Look at you over there begging for food and shit. Why are you being ass away from me?" I'm like, "Mom, that's just what ducks do." It's always telling my business. We went to a Super Bowl party the other day and one of the teams scored a touchdown and she stood up. Oh my god. Wow, that was quick. Just like Lonnie's dad. Girl, his dick is so broke you should get heavy cat parking. Ha 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 ha. Mom, don't call me girl. Booze. I've been dating lately. Anyone here dating? Dating? Please. I don't know. What? It's me. How do you like it? No, you don't like it. Me neither now. I'm not doing it right. I don't know if it means my pump's broken or some shit. I don't get it. But, I think that relationships need trust, right? Trust is the foundation, right? And if you don't have trust, you don't have anything. Sometimes I wonder how do illusionists maintain relationships? Because their whole job is to be the sun dude. He's like, "What woman in my bed?" You're thinking of the number 69. Bring me a sandwich and I'll bring it back to life. Watch me pull a rabbit out of your penny drawer. Let's see. Flap, flap. Before I go, I'd like to just make a statement. On a serious note. we're all one race, and we should all come together under love,